Hello friends, this is physiotherapist Dr. Shruti Parekh working in Advanced Knee and Shoulder Hospital run by renowned arthroscopic surgeon Dr. Prathmesh Jain in Ahmedabad, and we have Dr. Himanshu Patel with us. He is an orthopedic surgeon working with us. So one most common disorder that we are talking about today is DQ. In layman terms, mostly it is known as DQ, and in medical terms it is known as De Quervain's disease. It is the pain along the line of the thumb, especially seen in housewives, and they are mostly complaining about pain while cutting vegetables and doing such other household chores. So let's discuss about what is De Quervain's disease, what are the symptoms, what are the investigations, what are the causes, most common causes, and what are the treatment options in chronic phases. So Dr. Himanshu, tell us about what is De Quervain's disease.
De Quervain's disease is basically the tenosynovitis of the first compartment of the wrist joint, in which there are the two tendons in the first compartment, which is the abductor pollicis longus and the other is the extensor pollicis brevis. In the tenosynovitis of these two tendons, there is a sheath over these two tendons which causes a constriction. So whenever this tunnel is constricted, these two tendons cannot move easily. Because of that, there is inflammation and synovitis are there. So the patient have the pain and the swelling over the radial aspect of the wrist joint. And whenever the patients do some ulnar extension like this, they have the typical pain and electric-like shock sensation over this ulnar radial aspect of the wrist joint.
Okay. So are there any other causes also other than De Quervain's disease that can happen at the wrist joint and that can happen along the line of thumb?
Yes, there are 2 to 3 common causes which causes the similar type of the pain or the similar places, like the carpometacarpal arthritis of the first thumb. Then second one is the wrist joint arthritis, and third one is the intersection syndrome, which causes the pain over the more proximal aspect of the wrist joint.
Okay, so there can be first CMC joint arthritis, or then there can be intersection syndrome, that can be wrist joint arthritis, and most commonly that can be De Quervain's disease. So how would we know that it's De Quervain's disease? What are the investigations?
Basically, we investigate the De Quervain disease by clinical test. Like this, one is a Finkelstein test, and we ask the patient to flex the wrist like this and ulnar deviation. Whenever there is a pain over the radial aspect of the wrist joint, the patient have the tenosynovitis of the first compartment of the wrist joint. It is a De Quervain disease.
Okay, so there are only some clinical tests that can diagnose De Quervain's
Rather, if it
disease.
is necessary, we can do the MRI. This cannot be diagnosed on X-ray. We can do the diagnosis of the CMC joint or wrist joint arthritis on X-ray or MRI.
Okay. And what are the most common symptoms? The ulnar deviation, like
Pain
when can a
over the
patient
ulnar
feel
deviation of
pain?
the wrist. Yes, there is a swelling, there is a tenderness. There is typically pain while doing the wrist extensor and the ulnar flexion of the wrist.
So it must be some nagging pain, and
Yes, there is continuous pain.
trigger point pain. Okay. What are the treatment options?
There is only one treatment option, it's the surgical. Because some patients we are giving also the steroid injection, but it is 50-50 situation. In some patients it is we have to give 2 to 3 injections till patient don't recover completely. So in almost around 50 to 60% cases we are doing the surgical release of this first compartment of the wrist joint. So we release that sheath over these two tendons, and then we apply the thumb cast, and we ask the patient to take a rest for 2 to 3 weeks, and he can start the activity after 2 to 3 weeks.
So there is no conservative treatment.
No, conservative treatment does not help in such cases. If the patient has the typical
Extreme
severe pain,
pain.
extreme severe pain, and have taken all the modalities of the conservative like thumb spica cast, thumb spica sling, some painkillers, and even if they have taken the steroid injection and still it persists, then only the surgical intervention is the only treatment.
Okay. So we saw that De Quervain's disease, it can be only treated with surgically in a better way. Otherwise, the treatments are maybe local painkiller gels, and you can be taking pain medications, and you can be applying ice, and similar things like that, and also you can be taking some steroid injections. But again, in a better way, if a chronic case of De Quervain's disease has to be treated, then the surgical method is the most common. And is there anything like open and arthroscopic treatments in DQ?
Mostly we are doing the open surgery because it is only 2 to 3 centimeters is the maximum. That is hardly seen. So some people
Just
are doing
releasing the
just
sheath
just
from
releasing
the
just
thumb.
opening the sheath, and it is
Done. Okay. And after having the treatment done, like surgical treatment done, what is the patient supposed to do? For how long is the patient supposed to not use their hands?
we are after doing the surgery. We apply the thumb spica screen or we give the thumb spica brace. Okay, that is about 2 to 3 weeks, and after that the patient can resume his or her routine activity.
Daily activities. Does the patient need physiotherapy after that?
No, not needed.
Not really needed. All right, friends. So the one of the most common disorders, again, a pain in the thumb, especially seen in housewives, we have discussed with Dr. Himanshu Patel. Thank you very much.